actuality, everyone's thinking that you got it covered already.
Well, I know I have it covered. You
Yeah.
know you have it
Yeah.
covered.
Yeah.
Like we're willing to accept whatever the outcome is.
Yeah.
The challenge is for me.
Yeah.
I was placed here to make the world a better place.
Yeah.
And so what that means is there's so many. If I have the network that I have.
Yeah.
And I can ask for help that many times
Yeah.
and be who I am, and I get 0.
Yeah.
What is everybody else getting?
That's right.
And so I see that as an opportunity for the likes of you and I and the doers to build a platform so that when people need help, they have a place to go.
Yeah.
And so, it's a problem, it's a challenge, and I feel like we have the experiences in order to make a change in that area. And so that's kind of what I do and how I look at building technology to provide those resources to people.
That's awesome, Jeff. Okay, we're going to shift gears. The other day we were talking and, we were just passing by each other and we didn't get into it because we were both getting that laser focus when we're working out or whatever. But you said something to me that kind of just really stuck to me. It said, you should live life in exuberance. And that kind of was like, okay. And I said, well, one day I'm going to sit down with Jeff and, I said one day, today is the day where I said, I want to talk about this more. Tell me about what what your thoughts were on that when you shared that with me.
Yeah, it was something it's something that I've done very well over the lifetime.
Yeah.
Like just naturally who I am.
Yeah.
And it's probably the reason why I am in the position that I'm in.
Yeah.
And I started to think about it from a what does this mean standpoint, why, really search it through. And then, it finally came to me that, there's always an opportunity to decide between high frequency and low frequency.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And a way to say high frequency is exuberance. And so with every opportunity that we have, we should choose the high frequency or the exuberance.
Yeah.
And it is paramount that we do that because nothing good I can think of comes from the low frequency.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so when I think about our feelings, low frequency is depression, anxiety, fear.
Yeah.
And I'm like, if nothing good comes from those, I think we should trust our feelings.
Yeah.
So we should live in exuberance.
Yeah.
And when you can't figure out a way to live in exuberance, that's probably your purpose.
You know what's crazy is when you say that, I'm thinking about, it's like, I think most people don't reach that high when they think about living life in the frequency, right? So for me, that's probably what's stunning to me of the whole conversation is they live in exuberance. Well, I just want to be happy, right?
Yeah.
But then you go, well, why don't you just start off exuberance and you might trickle down to an awesome life. You might go, instead of starting off at I just want to be happy, you'd be like, I want to live in exuberance.
I will tell you that I believe that because you choose exuberance every time, that is the personification of faith.
Yeah.
Because faith,
I like that, man.
Because faith without works is dead.
Yeah.
And so fear with work, that's got to be faith.
Yeah.
And so if you just by default, even when you see this fear, this depression, or this anxiety, if you just say exuberance, and let's get to work, guess what? The answers to whatever this problem will come to you. You will manifest them. And that's my hypothesis. And so we're going to see, based off of my work, our work, our collective effort, whether or not I was right or wrong. And so
that's awesome. Okay, pro tips.
Every day, we interact with hundreds of people, like these individuals. In a modern world, we are always faced with the challenges of connecting authentically in a digital world. Meet Candace. She struggles to find a space that supports her challenges and work-life balance as much as her social life. Meet Finley. He's tired of the social media arguments over real issues of social justice. He understands the importance of diversity and inclusion. He wants to find a positive, unified front that supports a world of oneness. Be in the know, lead the way, and create your new space. Sign up now at www.ontegration.com. Be the change agent on how community is